Hey, what's with the PH symbol on your browser?
On my browser?
No, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's a Pornhub joke.
Oh, okay. I'm not next 10XX guy anyway.
Oh, yeah. The blue one? Is that the blue one? Look, he's gone again.
I know.
All right, we all got drinks?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Cheers, brothers. Skull. Blake, is your audio working?
No, it is.
There it is. Okay, so we're recording. Hello, everybody. My name is
How's it
Samuel.
going?
My name is Blake.
My name's Ryan.
There we go. And this is the podcast that we have yet to be named because the first episode, was called the Youngest Millennial Podcast, and that's quite the mouthful, and we don't want it to be that, so it's going to be something else. We were thinking Chromcast Gaming Pod. So we'll keep you up to date, human people. Okay. First section, as always, get to know what everyone did this week. Everyone else go first. Give me time to think.
Did a bunch of directional drilling this week. I taught a kid how to pull pipe and not in a weird way. And yeah. Pretty successful.
That's
a bunch of stalls.
Directional drilling. Those guys go like through roads with the rods and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's boss, man. What are you making doing that?
I make like 30 an hour.
Oh, daddy.
I'm doing okay.
Oh man, I can't believe I work in construction for 20 an hour
It hurts.
right now.
That's
It
what I
does.
started when I was
20?
roofing, man. Whoa.
You should probably fucking. Is it actually a flat 20, Sam?
Oh yeah, I'm all over them. So,
Man,
yeah,
that's
I've
like
been
general
pushing.
labor rate.
dude,
Yeah.
it's I know. There's people who like just start and they make same as me after my review rate and everything. But plus, I do like more than everyone else, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like not just a carpenter. I'm like a carpenter, and I'm the health and safety rep, and I'm the first aid attendant, and I'm the traffic control manager. Like they're just making a good money off me, but it's all
Yeah.
good for the resume too. Like if my 1 year review doesn't include a sizable bump, I could do anything with this amount of experience. Plus I've built 4 multifamily dwellings from the ground up, so it's fat knowledge for a GC too.
Yeah.
What'd you get up to this week, Blake?
Oh, well, just, did some fabbing, finished up some works. I did some catch basins and, just some fittings and fucking perfed some pipe, that kind of stuff. Just made a bunch of pipe into different kinds of pipe.
That's good.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thrilling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drainage solutions.
Yeah.
He makes the holes, you make the thing they fill it with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then
You
you
should
build
start up
stuff
a
on
porn
top of
firm or
it.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
definitely.
build on top of them. Look at us. 3 different sides of the same scrubatorial essential worker industry. Goodbye forever, Blake. Hey, the man is back.
Yeah, that happens sometimes with me.
It does.
It's unfortunate, but-
It's okay. I got to see how much beautiful Ryan's face is when it's larger. I think he froze too.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he's gone now too.
Awesome. Okay. So,
That's just what the waves, right?
yeah, it's the powerful thoughts. Bring him back to us. Yeah. Yeah.
One day.
One day. Okay. So, all I did this week was learn a ton about all this online stuff, like you obviously know, as my main supporter of my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Constantly improving stuff. Learned how to do the 3D modeling on like Panzoid, like taking templates and modifying them to kind of create an original intro. Super cool. Lots of fun.
Yeah.
I learned a bunch about editing, finally caved and got Adobe Premiere instead of using free video editing apps because free video editing apps are trash. Also learned that 3D Paint that comes with Microsoft, that's good stuff, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, like just creating 3D models on your own computer, like it's pretty cool. And I like looked up some of the stuff that people have made, and it's like, professional quality stuff, things you could throw into like a video game.
Nice.
Yeah, super interesting. And then
Like things like the Big Les show.
that's like MS Paint.
Yeah, no, that's pretty chill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, later on it gets pretty good, like
Yeah.
season 4 and stuff.
And
But
other than that, I like just couldn't open my mouth and close it properly for days and days, and now my face is back to normal. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Is he like gone forever? This is
what? I thought that he popped back.
No, what's happening is I would power up Discord and then it would like surge and just turn off my computer. Like the breaker would like flip in the thing. And so it did it twice and then I finally switched it back over and I think we're good now. I think
oh, solid. There it is.
very the most solid.
All right.
I'm just setting up the cam thing here.
Yeah, that's weird.
Right.
Because your power supply should be enough for the computer.
That's
Anyway,
what I thought. Well, it's like my computer. It's like hooked up to a block that's hooked up to my computer, my monitor. And
that's chill. Okay, so anyways, I started the recording again.
Okay.
What was it? Okay, next we're gonna do a bit of news. I spent so much time with my face shoved into like editing this week. I didn't pick up on too much. Blake.
Oh, jeez.
Well,
News?
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, there's the global news stuff that you were talking about. Aliens or UFOs.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Well, they're just fucking talking about them all the time nowadays. It's crazy. They're just definitely a thing. We just don't know they're aliens yet. They're like Russians, maybe just insanely advanced. Who
Yeah.
knows?
It's probably the Russians.
Yeah.
What if
But
it's
yeah, no, if they keep sharing those stories though, fucking well, just newly re-released fucking military stuff of the army guys like, holy shit, like what's that?
Yeah.
Fucking, it's like all those videos that like literally 10 years ago we watched, and everybody's like, no man, that's all fake, and the government's like, no, it was real.
Those ones were real. It's the fake ones we released that were fake.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly.
I think he's
Yeah,
gone
no.
again. Ryan, are you live? He's gone again. We're gonna keep going without him. Talk to him intermittently as he pops in for 4 seconds.
Yeah.
It ran real smooth for the first couple minutes. Anyways,
Oh yeah, no, it was great, but
yeah.
damn.
Yeah, what else was
wonder
going
why.
on? And you know what I didn't hear anything about? I don't know if it's just because I've been living in my own little box or anything, but I haven't heard any more about Israel and Palestine other than like, I
Me
guess
neither.
Biden's upset with Israel. That's about it. That's all I heard. So,
yeah.
yeah. But I don't know. You know what I haven't heard is anything about like our prime minister. I haven't really been looking, but you know.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about him in a while.
You just really
But,
never
like,
hear anything about Canadian politics. Everyone's always talking about America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Because like everything we do is so like meek compared to them, right? It's
Yeah.
all very like within the box.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's for real this time.
Except for your face isn't there. Is your Irene?
I know. I'm working on the face. I
Okay.
got the irony
It's
going.
chill.
Just pulling it up.
I wonder what keeps DCing you.
I don't know, and it's like not even DC. It's like DCing my whole computer. It's like turning it off.
Well,
My
is
Really?
computers.
is your all your drivers up to date?
Probably not.
It's probably your drivers.
Probably my drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You getting like
I don't know.
what
shit
kind
all
of,
about
do you know?
PCs on like a good day.
I know. Everything I've learned about PC, I've learned in like the last month and a half. It's been pretty tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. Just picking it up, yeah.
But now, like, I don't know. I've spent a lot of time looking into them, so I feel pretty confident I could like
You can hammer it out.
I
I'm
could
just
yeah,
throwing
I
it
could build them
aside
now
and
too,
hammer it
for
out.
sure. I've probably consumed 50 hours of building and PC learning materials. I'm just like, ooh, look at that Maxi keyboard. Hey, what's with the PH symbol on your browser?
On my browser?
No, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's a Pornhub joke.
Oh, okay. I'm not an XNXX guy anyway.
Oh yeah, the blue one. Is that the blue one? Look, he's gone again.
I know. Yeah.
Certainly, yeah. Most of it does it in a background process, and when I like have to restart every time I download something new, it all installs anyways. Auto updates. It's the way, man. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anything else in news? We could search our human brains and find something else.
Yeah. You're just fucking.
Are you Googling it?
No, I just looked at it and it's like, yeah, no, you are out of date too. I was like, oh.
World news. World news. I googled it. Let's see what the world has taught us. U.S. CDC looking into heart inflammation in some youths after COVID-19 vaccine. Oof.
What?
United States Center for Disease Control looking into heart inflammation in some youths after COVID-19 vaccination. Health, 34 minutes ago.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and then there was that dude that lost most of his
See,
lung
that's-
intestine because of AstraZeneca in BC.
That's
Two people now in BC have actually had bad.
That's global
reactions,
news too. It's Canadian news talking about America.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been fucking. There's only like 7 countries that are like, no, we're not going to use this one anymore. But I don't know. Canada's just like, no, we're not convinced. Like, it's good.
Dr. Amesh Adaha, senior scholar at the Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security, said vaccines are known to cause myocarditis and would be important to monitor to see if it actually casually related to the vaccine. It is important to look at the risk-benefit ratio, he added. Vaccines are going to unequivocally be much more beneficial, outweighing this very low, if conclusively established risk.
Yeah.
Welcome back to
so
episode
even
2.
so.
I can't read stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it's just some, it's the odd person. It's like same thing when some people get negative reactions to all the other vaccines as well.
Yeah. Well, I know that AstraZeneca is the only one that's been like actually outlawed in a few countries, though.
Yeah.
Right?
This is gonna be the weirdest podcast ever. Heyo. Okay, so did you know any news of the world, Ryan, that you've heard in the last?
Heard in the last little while? Honestly, not much. What do you guys got for me? What do you want to discuss? I was hearing some COVID talk going on.
Yes, CDC says of the U.S. CDC said that some youth are ending up with some sort of myocarditis.
Cardiomyopathy?
No, myocarditis or something. I don't know.
Like a blood clot or what?
Yeah, pretty much exactly that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, that's it's only a problem with one of the vaccines, isn't it? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think AstraZeneca is like the only one that has that real issue, and it's not a very common issue.
I didn't look
But
into
I
the
mean,
article too much. But
I do know like a few countries have decided not to use it because they're afraid of it.
Reason.
Yeah, but Canada says that the benefits still outweigh the risks.
Yeah.
Oh, we push high ground here. What are we doing?
I'm pretty sure they only
yeah.
give AstraZeneca to old people too, as a
that
as a way to
it
double
is
down on that.
supposed to. Yeah, it's only supposed to go to older people.
I don't keep too much of the news on lock is how fucking toxic it is nowadays.
Yeah, 100%. I get that, but I like to look into the news to find out what's relevant to us.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
So we'll push height again.
I'm a Reddit peruser, and then I just like look at weird things I don't understand, like 4-dimensional objects.
Half
Or
the
not
news
4
I find in the world now is just memes. But yeah, so the next section is everyone's favorite section, which is what is everyone playing this week? Has anyone tried any new games?
Oh, I tried this one weird game on Switch, and it's kind of like the Binding of Isaac.
They're both right there.
Yeah, so
Grab
it's kind of like the
health.
Binding of Isaac. It's a top-down game, and you just like co-op on it. It's actually pretty fun.
Yeah,
I like roguelikes a lot,
So, did you play much of the Binding of Isaac, or?
I did. I actually played a ton of the Binding of Isaac.
It was a lot of fun, right? It's like a
lot.
roguelike, so
Yeah.
you restart over and over and over and over again, right?
Yeah, it's different every time. Yeah, the rooms, the setup, yeah, and the bosses. It was a really good game. I got into it because I used to watch this guy. I still watch him actually. Northern Lion. He's like this dude. This content creator I've been watching since I was like a kid, and still do to this day. It's been like 7 years, probably more actually.
Really? Nice.
Yeah, and he started playing it, and then I got interested in it, so then I started playing it, and then all these years later, he's like totally maxed. He's about like 10,000 hours in it.
Oh,
I might
it's
have
a
more.
2v2 now.
Yeah. didn't play anything new this week. Really, all I did was play Apex and GTFO. Have you ever played GTFO, Ryan?
I have not played it.
That game is the skids.
It is pretty fucking epic, yeah.
What's it like?
It's really hard. So it reminds me of like Left 4 Dead meets. Yeah. Blake, did you play anything new this week?
I've been fucking checked out some Age of Empires 3. Just fucking. That's pretty much it. Fucking a little bit of Age of Empires and. Yeah. Yeah, no.
Age of Empires, eh? I never got into that any of those games.
Oh yeah.
Was it worth it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I only actually played it because it's free on the Xbox Game Pass there, so I fucking decided I'd pick it up for something to do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, it's not bad. It's a decent time killer, anyways. But...
Xbox Game Pass for PC is a way better deal than having online for PlayStation 4. The PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Plus, you get like 2 free games every month. You get to keep forever, but Game Pass, get access to like a bunch of games.
Different games.
Yeah, exactly. Like fucking, like at least.
And they have it for PC and for Xbox.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. I definitely played Destiny actually for the first time in a long time. Like Destiny 2.
Destiny 2. Yeah.
Well,
the first Destiny was my favorite.
Yeah, I was really impressed with Destiny 2 because I played it like in the beginning when it first dropped, and then had no idea what it was. Came back again because it was free on PC, and I was like, oh fucking see, and it's like a completely different game. The campaign takes off like way off in the future. I was like, oh damn, it's like they actually progressed it. It's like fuck, and it's like kind of interesting, right? Because it's like I don't even know if you can play that original campaign anymore. It's just like
I don't think you can actually. I think they took out some of the worlds, like some of the missions that you used to be able to do.
Yeah,
because they had to make room for it. There's some controversy about that. Yeah, but I was really into the Destiny franchise when it first came out when I was in high
school. The only downside to doing this on Apex.
Yeah, it's every time we get into the loading screen, cuts off.
Yeah.
So I was really into it when I was in high school because of Bungie, and I loved Bungie and the Halo franchise, and I just wanted to support it.
Yeah.
And they did an okay job. Like I played that game a lot. I had a lot of fun. It was sort of sad they lost Peter Dinklage, but I mean that's the way she goes.
Yeah.
But this Destiny 2, all in all, I had a pretty good time. It's pretty fun. I haven't played it in a little bit. I got like the multiplayer downloaded, and then I was so bad compared to everybody else that I just quit.
Yeah, no, I hear. Well, Cody plays it because it's fucking similar to this, actually, right? But
yeah, it's not too far off.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's
I really
pretty
like
decent
them.
game, for sure. Yeah.
I'm really waiting though on the next like Souls. I'm really waiting for anything about Elden Ring. Deep down inside.
Oh yeah.
Every moment.
I'm waiting for fucking Back for Blood. It was supposed to come out on the 20th of June, but now it's fucking gonna be like October, I guess.
Yeah. Oh man. Fucking COVID. God damn it, COVID.
Yeah, fucking and everything.
And then so the next section of the podcast, we used to talk about the perfect. I got stuff. Finances. Does anyone what do you guys, anything change in your finances? Anyone get anything rolling this month?
I got my taxes back. That's about it.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
That's rolling up pretty good. Are you getting into like stock trading and shit or what?
I am, yeah. I've so far bought Nvidia. I bought Nvidia, and they're gonna split their stock 4-1, so I'm gonna lose a bunch of my money. Which is great.
No love.
Are you, Blake? You still did you get into any stocks yet?
No.
Have you ever thought about opening like a Quest trade?
A what?
Quest trade?
I don't know what that is.
It's a bank, and you could open like a TFSA and then start trading out of it. I could walk you through it if you
TFSA.
Yeah, I could walk you through it one day if you want a hand getting into it.
Yeah, no, could be decent.
All right. Well, how about
Take a big dub.
so the only problem with that is that you'll need to save up $1,000 as a minimum for the opening the account.
Makes sense.
You can end up losing money and you don't have to close your account, but you need to contribute $1,000 first off, which is good anyways, because like if you want to buy some Tesla or anything that's kind of worth buying, you're gonna have to spend a fair bit of money anyways.
So what else? What do you got for me? What's wait till we leave this part. But I mean, like, what's the best stock tips you got in your youthful primordial phases?
My best tip is get an actual financial planner and then get the fundamentals down. So like if you go with a financial planner, there's no minimum. You can just be like, hey man, you have a bank account, you already pay for the service, you're just not utilizing it. You know what I mean? So just take care of your fundamentals first. Like when I talked to my financial planner, he's like, what's the first thing you want to work towards? And I said, I want to quit working. That's the goal, right? Yeah. So like, let's start with retirement. You start way ahead of time, and did that smart. Decades ahead of time. Mid 20s is a great time to start. So, yeah, 100%. I think it's the best thing ever. Is just go with the fundamentals, so you're not like, it's kind of the dinosaur move or whatever. You're not going to be making fat percentages, but I would say just take care of the fundamentals first, and then do your own thing on top of that. Plus, it takes very little money younger, sooner. Compared to like lots of money later.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, compound interest. You know the power of that anytime you've been in debt, right? It's like, wow, I thought I only owed $500. How come I owe them $1,500? So it works the same way the other way, right? So I think they say $1 saved in your 20s is $10 in your 40s. And if you contribute more, that increases the threshold. So I think $10 is more like $150, $200 in your 40s from what I've understood. As long as you're consistent about those savings. So that's what I would do. And then I think it's definitely like the most advisable thing I'm picking up at this point in my life is like get started on doing your self-directed stuff young too, so you learn way more ahead of time, because it takes a long time to learn about finance, and unless you're gonna like do it as a career, definitely you want to start soon, right? Because you're not gonna like crunch the 6-month course and then another 6-month course and then a master's, like you're a directional driller. There's way too many holes that need to be pounded. So
the only thing that I've really done for like finance has been like starting up RSP contributions.
That's good. I've heard that you only use those if you make too much money though. Unless your companies start match it.
No, I do them myself. I just wanted something to get ready for like pre-buying a house. It's like an account I wouldn't ever take money out of.
Right.
So I saved, and it's like I got a high risk profile. So I've got like. Yeah, I lost like $3,000 over COVID, but then I gained back like 4 more.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, I've got like 10,000 or something like that.
So what's your yearly income ish?
It depends on the year, but I mean, I usually only work like half the year. Like,
so
I
you
work
make
7-8 months.
Do you make like you make like a substantial amount though, probably, right? Like 70.
I do pretty good. Yeah, I'd be around there or more.
Yeah, okay. Because I know like if you make just over 50,000, like say you make 55,000 and you don't contribute to your RRSPs, then at the end of the year you can contribute like 6,000, bring it back down to $49,000. It brings you down a whole tax bracket and you get to keep more money. So, and I think I can't remember if there's something similar around 70,000. So again, this is where like talking to a financial planner or
super useful.
100%. Because they'll help.
Yeah, it seems like a good idea.
Yeah,
that's
so like,
pretty much
the banks and the especially planners, right? If you get a financial planner, that only make money if you make money.
Yeah.
Right. So they want you to keep as much of it as possible. And then like the more money you have in your pocket, like if he saves you $5,000, the chances of you being like, well, I'll give you $2,500 more is really good, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like, man, I put away more money and I got to keep more money than any year before from similar income. So I think that's where it's huge. Let's get into the next part of the podcast, man. Conspiracy theories. Yeah.
So the conspiracy theory that I was looking at, and I don't have all the details, but I can grab my phone when we're in between lobbies, and I'll tell you all about it. But it's basically like a guy developed a stealth system. And then, like, you know how everyone's talking about UFOs lately, ever since that like Navy pilot or whatever, or not Navy pilot, whatever. That one pilot from the USA saw what, like, a UFO, and they talked about it on Joe Rogan, like the pill object. You guys remember that?
Yeah, actually, I do.
Yeah, so it was regarding that, and it was like about a scientist who tried to patent this technology that uses it's like able to, it's like a slip space drive basically.
Right.
And so he tried to patent this thing like 3 times, and then the Navy eventually stopped him. And it was literally like, it was requested from the Navy.
Was that the what's that guy's name? I know that guy's name.
There's a TikTok about it. That's how I learned about it. Or heard about it. It's probably more accurate. Here, I'll go back to my, it should be in my links here. There you go. Connor on TikTok. Is that what it is? Connoropia. So it's this guy named Salvador Pius.
Have you heard of, so Paul Hellyer was like the Minister of Canadian Defense or whatever, and then he got old, and he's super convinced.
Yeah. The Minister of Canadian Defense? Okay.
Yeah, Canadian Minister of Defense. And he's like 100% positively convinced that there's aliens.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, really? Like, I would...
Did we both leave and he didn't?
Yeah, I left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he back now?
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
so
to be fair, I think
Well,
I also think he has like dementia, which kind of doesn't loan him any credibility. But
There's aliens, I tell you.
Yeah.
They keep taking my goddamn fucking hair time.
Imagine he talked to like, what do you call it, the whole House of Commons or whatever. Imagine when he came out in like a tinfoil hat. Perfect. Let's take a little break from recording here. We'll be right back, folks. All right, cool. Like on the topic of conspiracies and stuff, we're back, by the way.
We're back.
Okay, so me and Blake were telling a story about when we actually like had a close encounter with a UFO on the last podcast. We would tell you about it, Ryan, but instead you should subscribe to the YouTube channel and just watch the video. But yeah, have you ever had like, okay, I want to hear, have you ever had like a ghost story or like a UFO or any story like that?
Me personally, I've never had, I'm trying to think, man, but I don't think I've had like a real concrete story of any kind.
Really? No
Like,
paranormal
I've
stuff?
seen some weird shit the odd time, but mostly like attributing it to my mind.
Man, you know what the weirdest thing I ever saw was? Because I hadn't been paying attention. I didn't know it was a thing. I show up for work, right? Because we start super early in the morning in construction. So it's like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, kind of middle of winter here, clear skies. And then all of a sudden these stars just are traveling in a perfectly straight line. Is that Starlink that Elon Musk put up in the sky? And it was like 10 minutes of just these stars traveling in a perfectly straight line. I was like, what is going on, man? Is this the alien invasion? And then someone pointed out, they're like, no, that's Starlink, man. Like, it just got launched. I was like, man, this is crazy. We're gonna have permanent like constellation of these satellites in low Earth orbit for like, yeah, and they're only gonna get more, right? They're gonna launch like another 6,000 or something, I heard.
Don't they have to watch out about how much stuff they're putting?
Yeah, but
in the
it's
atmosphere because
so
of
they just shoot stuff down every now and then. You know?
Well, yeah, they talk about that, but the sheer amount of debris we actually have in space already in low Earth orbit is astounding. Like you know, what do you call them? Meteor showers? They happen all the time, or like random stuff falling out of the sky all the time, just because there's actually a butt ton of debris up there. Metric shit ton.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
Like,
I used
like
to live
even
on,
not like man-made, like just natural satellites of just random stuff, man.
Oh yeah, the
Like
moon can only travel so much.
Yeah, man. The international space, and it's a ton of space, but it's still an outrageous amount. It's like millions of particles up there and things. And it's so like I remember like the space station got hit by just a piece of space rock. I heard like 4 times the size of a grain of sand, and it made like a 1 meter. The impact was astounding. It was like being hit by an anti-tank missile. Like,
Jesus, could you imagine?
yeah, because there's nothing to stop it in space, man. And that stuff burns up in our atmosphere all the time because you know the Earth loves us. But
yes. Because friction, baby.
Yeah.
I guess it's just fucking sending it, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking where do you...
but-
I guess it's just gravity slowly fucking pulls it through space and it gains speed, eh?
There we go.
Oh,
There we
fuck.
go.
Invite your buddy too.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can join us again, Blake. Ryan's in my party.
Okay. Chip tap.
All right, Blake.
Play game.
All right.
Anyway, what I was about to drop on you was that gravity is the illusion due to the curvature of space.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
The curvature
Oh,
of
it is-
space is what creates gravity.
Yeah. I mean, I get
yeah, I
that,
watched
but
a really long physics video about that.
yeah, I get that. I
Of
get
which
trapped
I
in the TED
understood
Talks
nearly
world
nothing.
sometimes. Yeah. Like,
No, it's not even TED Talks. Like, I have subscribed to specific people that just do math shit and they just talk about it. So like, I could send you one of the videos just so you could see exactly the level of nerdiness
Dude,
I'm talking about.
no,
here.
100%, man. Have you ever looked up like how to understand fourth dimensional geometry? So like,
Yeah.
so you know about like slicing? Like when fourth dimensional objects slice through the third dimension and then they come in at these weird vertices and angles, and then
Yeah, and they like
so like a
yeah, and
pinnacle
there's,
will
like, a little
travel,
diagram of
yeah,
it.
and then their faces can fold through each other and come out the other side, and then that was like that was reminding me of like our encounter with the what I thought was a UFO, just like watching it like shoot off at a 90-degree angle. I was like, it just seems like something traveling through the
just
fourth
changing
dimension.
dimensions. I
Yeah,
actually
it's
watched
probably
the
not
video. I
even
remember
moving
that,
quickly, right?
Yeah.
It's just passing through our dimension and into our perception, and then boom, back out. Just like if you were a two-dimensional dot on a desk, and I put my finger down, all of a sudden there'd be a wall in front of you, and you'd be like, "What?" And then as I lift it up, it's gone. Right? It's like I'm not moving any faster than the thing on the thing, but to its eyes, I moved imperceptibly fast, and just like they could doubt the
Just-
existence.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I get that. Like, I was even talking about like the space-time thing after like Einstein's space-time. Like, it's not space or time. Like, they're inseparable. It's space-time. So like, you could. That's why you could, in theory, travel backwards in time by increasing velocity, but you can't exceed the speed of light. So like, it's not gonna happen the way you expect it to. And then also that actually means that under his form of physics or whatever, it's theoretically possible to just teleport, because you could just bend space-time from one end to the other and instantly pop out at Mars, and you don't have to worry about. All you have to do is expand the space behind you and shrink the space in front of you, the space-time.
Makes sense. Like I was
What
fucking, I was like thinking about it. It's like you could theoretically pause time if you just like traveled around the world all the time at the same, just like kept movement, stayed in the same time, like in a very basic meaning, right? Like you could stay at 8 o'clock
Right.
all day, right? If you wanted, it's like you just have to move with the sun.
I guess. I mean, I think you'd have to be. I think you'd have to leave the galaxy in order to keep the same time all the time.
Well, no, I mean like our time. Even you can literally just like move around the planet and keep 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
Right?
but then the day will change, won't it?
Pardon?
valid.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like the day won't change. It's like, well, I mean the day will change, I guess, but like you'll always be 8 o'clock, right?
All right.
Yeah.
That's melting my brain. Because like the day has to change, right? It has to
Yeah,
all of a
that's
sudden be
the thing.
February 14th, but you know,
The
that's
day
worth a
changes,
test.
but you're following
Yeah.
the sun around the
What
world.
we need is a solar powered jetpack that allows us to fly around the world for 36 hours and see if we land the same day we took off. Okay?
Exactly. Yeah.
And then we all of a sudden there's just like a portal opens into the Nazi space base in Antarctica.
What?
Any conspiracy theories you could think about, Blake, other than freezing time by flying?
I don't know. I don't know. I've not really been fucking looking into too much lately. I've fucking just been diving deep into the Warhammer universe. I'm rereading all the books because it's gotten too expensive to keep buying the books.
Yeah, fair
So I
enough.
need to take a break. I'm gonna read through the 30 I've read, reabsorb them a little bit better, and then I'll buy the next 30.
Yeah. I was gonna say let's call the recording there. I am the youngest millennial on Twitch and on Instagram, and on YouTube I'm SamwellKrom. It's all going to be rebranded as SamwellKrom really soon, but I have to wait a couple months before I can change my Twitch account because they won't let you change it right after you kind of revamp it again. So I gotta wait. So if anyone's trying to contact me, you can contact me through those platforms. Also, subscribe to my channel. Oh, yeah, right. This is a podcast, though. So make sure you leave a 5-star review, even if you want to complain. Especially if you want to complain. But yeah. Ring that bell. Hit the thing. In 7 years, I'll have a Patreon going. Maybe you can pop over there too. But for the time being, your best support you can give is actually just 5 stars. So yeah. Do you guys have anything you want to promote on the end of this pod?
Go to school and do good, and be a good kid.
Be a good boy. Nice. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Be a good boy.
For sure.
I meant more like social medias or anything you're trying to buff your follower count on, but
No, absolutely nothing.
okay, solid. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Fuck, I got down.
Down one.
Down to another.
Take your time to heal. You got it.
Oh, 9 on this guy over here.
Can I just hit a shot? Man, we lost. You guys are going to see how potatoey that is once this uploads to YouTube. Okay.
You can't win them all.
He beat me. I punched him twice. We could go full body punch squad on him. If he doesn't want to
I got him. Punched him out.
Yeah.
Oh, there's right here. He's right here.
Here's
Come back.
trade.
Come back, you know.
Got him 28.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Just bullying him.
Yeah.
Maybe he's having fun though, like, you know.
I have so many of these.
Yeah.
Too easy.
Yeah.
Unfair.
fuck. Yeah. It's good for morale though.
Yeah.
He didn't stand a chance. Like, that's rough, actually.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about like how hard that would be fighting 3 guys punching you.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you get
No.
a few shots off. Like, if you had a shotgun.
Yeah, if
But
you
he
can
just-
like keep them at bay, but yeah, as soon as we were all on him, right on his back, he was just running for his life, and then you were knocked in, so he's
I
pretty
bought
much
all
fucked.
the stims. Yeah, he's totally fucked. You went around back?
We gotta stick together, everybody. Make sure you're gonna
I'm on
take
Ryan's butt. I'm on Ryan's butt.
I'm right behind you.
I'm punching.
Yes!
We got him! There's only one left. Stay healthy, boys. Stay healthy.
I'm punching her. Oh, she's so close,
You can
man.
do it.
Get her.
You can
Get
do
her.
it.
You can do it. Grapple her.
Only one
Grapple
more
her.
punch, I'm pretty sure.
Yay!
Yeah!
Clip it.
Fucking
Flip it and rip it,
infected
boys. Let's
wins!
go.
The infected win!